Hey everybody, it's Zach from Myshire Farm, and we got an electric fence in, and as you can see all the way around the pond, it needs major maintenance, and when we weed eat that, it takes about 4 or 5 days, which is quite a bit for us on the farm as far as time allows. So we're going to try to set this up today, and we're going to put goats in there, and we're hoping that it will cut up, or it'll eat all of the surrounding area, and we can just keep moving it. And then they'll also have water access, which is nice. So that's the plan. That's what we're gonna try to do, and we'll keep you posted every step of the way. Yeah. All right, so we had these old fence posts around, and I was a little worried about the electric going to the water because the kids swim in it, and you know, we have fish, and so we decided to use these to go all the way down, and then we're gonna use this. And if you can look behind you, it starts here. We haven't put it up yet, but it goes all the way down almost the entire pond on one side. It's 164 feet. So hopefully this will all work out. And so I put the posts in the ground, and then we're just gonna tie it on to these. It'll just be temporary. I'm not too worried about it. And I don't even know if the goats will walk around. I mean, it's hard to say. So this is just an experiment, but we're recording it just for fun, and if we fail, you can laugh with us. So, all right, so the next step is we got to get the wire and put this on, and then we'll start on the electric fence. So we'll be right back. No. All right, so we got these secured enough for temporary use, and I've got all kinds of helpers right now. So this is the electric fence, and literally you just pick it up, go ahead, and you just stick it right into the ground, it says, like so. So we're gonna do that all the way down. Nope, you gotta make it tight. And then we'll be right back and we'll show you the next step. All right, so we're back. We got the whole thing in. It was very easy to put in, so far I'm liking it. You literally just push it right into the ground. You just need to make sure it's tight, so you can't just do it all at one time. It's one at a time. So we made it as straight as possible, but then down here, I decided this is kind of, that's all sloped all the way down because it's the bank. We pushed this back a little bit because for most of the day there's going to be a lot of shade here, and this is flat ground for them. So Jenna's a little concerned that this is too much space for our 2 goats, but again, this is just a trial run just to make sure it works, and then you know, we'll be using pigs in these as well. So right now that's just what we're doing. So we're going to set up the electric. You can look down here and see George starting to work on that, and we'll get the goats and we'll see how it goes.
Hey everybody, George. So when it comes to electrical around the farm, I hook most of it up anymore. I did go to school for electrical, so I'm not blind going into this, and everyone else is like, well, you know how to do it, so you do it. So here I have their control box. Real easy. It's got a ground and a current. That's it, super easy. So I've got a short ground rod here. I've got it drove in, and the way
Which it came with.
It came with, yeah, came with. So they've sent this hose clamp with this. So we're just gonna fish that through, run this up, and we're gonna just tighten this down. That's it, that gives me ground to earth. So now I'm gonna ground my box, super easy. These just screw out. They've got a insert in there for the wire. So we're just gonna put that in here, get it through, and tighten it down. So this doesn't have to be any fancy, it's just the grounding. So they've sent you the bare minimum on what you need to make it work. I always hook the ground up first. I know the box isn't live, but hooking ground up first is just a backup safety precaution, just in case something shorts or something's connect somewhere that you don't know about, you're at least grounded out. So I've already hooked this line to their positive clip.
Why don't you show them how it came?
it just came in this roll, and it's almost like a coax cable, like some of you old time cable guys and you know, home theater people would recognize it. And if you don't have the special tool to cut it, it's real not bad. I just scored it, and then it just snaps. You can twist it off. So that's how I made all my...
Now we're not gonna have enough.
Yeah, now I'm not gonna have enough. So that's how I've made all my lines. So, and it's the same thing on the positive side. We're gonna run it in to our insert here. And we're just gonna tighten it down. Now, they did send an option for battery power. If you wanted to hook this up to a battery, you've got the clamps to do that, and they would replace this. We're actually going to hardline this. I have electricity available here. So, we're gonna hook this up here, and we're live. So they've sent this tester, which has a 9-volt battery in it. And for the half of you that don't know what a 9-volt battery is, don't worry, they send one with it. So it should be just as easy as holding the button, holding it up to something. So this is telling, oh, okay, so there we go. It doesn't beep, it just lights up. But you see we're at 8,000 kilovolts here. So we are live, that light is lit up.
All right, move it away. Yep, do it again for him.
We're too close still, so we're pulling power from somewhere. So that thing is putting out a field. So yeah, all right. Now we're far enough
now
away.
We're far. All right, move it forward just a little so they can see it.
It's not gonna do it now.
I meant on the thing.
Oh,
it is.
Yeah, it is. So, and then yeah,
yeah.
So simple as could be. Anybody can hook it up. Easy. You got 2 wires. Possibly battery if you're wanting a battery, and they do offer a solar option. But again, we have power available everywhere we're gonna hook it up. So we've went with the hard line. No worrying about anything. So with that, I'll get you back to Zach once we move some animals up here.
So we're moving the goats, and I'm actually gonna trim their hooves real quick. So that's what we're doing first. Probably needed to be done a couple months ago. So we're gonna do this, and then we'll put them in and we'll see how it goes. So we'll be right back. All right, everybody. So we got the goats up here. We clipped their hooves, and now they're going into their new home. We'll set up the electric, and this is Jack, and this is Jill, and we'll see if they get shocked if they go down the hill or not. I wouldn't do that.
That's gonna hurt.
Oh.
Is it on?
Yep,
Ooh,
it's on.
Oh.
All right, so we're back. The goats are in. They got in the first time and we had an issue. So right here, we had taken this, it's live, so I'm not touching it, but we just wrapped it on here thinking that they wouldn't get out. And Jack, our male, got zapped and just barricaded through. So we had to go chase him down, bring him back. So this is tied onto here. So if you do have those, they need to be braced at the end. So George did these all the way down, and then they're still figuring out. They've only been in there for what, 10 minutes, not very long at all. But they're not getting shocked, and we'll check on them a couple different times. We do have a gate that closes in the entire property, so we'll close that off tonight just to make sure. but I think that within an hour or two, they're gonna figure it out, and I'll make sure I update you before I post this video. So, but that's what's going on so far. They've got plenty of water, plenty of food, and a movable fence as soon as they clean this thing up. And there's a lot of variables still, so we'll see how it goes. Hey everybody, so we're back. It's been, what, about a week that we put them in here, and we just moved them. I think they did a fantastic job. You can look in here and you can see what the around the pond would actually look like, or which does look like without any maintenance. And you can kind of see right around here and a little bit further down that they did a really good job, especially considering grass isn't their favorite. So with 2 goats, we did 164 feet, and they did great. So we just moved them to their next section. That was actually them. So if you want to follow me, I'll show you. And around this side is going to be stuff that they really, really enjoy. So they will be in heaven. So they'll be eating all this stuff up the tree, and they've already found their favorite area, a bunch of shade, and they're going to town. So they're right there, and we're doing another 164 feet around the pond. And then we'll just keep going around and around. So pretty excited about it. It worked out real well. And so Premier One offers them, they sell them many different options. They have goats, pigs, cows, chickens, I don't know, a bunch of stuff. They do batteries, they do just plug in, and then they also do solar panels. So, you know, we kind of told you what we went with, but I'm really happy with it. We just set up another one for the pigs. And we've got to make some adjustments to that, but it's not the fence. It's our pigs are evil. So we'll fix that and just start being a working farm. So I'm excited. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.